How's it going, guys? Skoks, Chicago Blackhawks Central here. Just gonna take a look at this Hawks lineup against the Colorado Avalanche tomorrow night. Um, I believe this is 8 p.m. Uh, Central time. So we'll take a look at these lineups for Thursday night. Just a little preview. Yeah, so I thought I should start out with the Hawks lineup for tonight. Let's take a look at this. I believe it's fairly similar, and Double A Andreas Athanasiou is back at practice. I do believe he did have the green non-contact jersey on at practice, so he will not be playing on Thursday, but we'll see if anything progresses, if he'll play at the end of the week or early next week. But it seems like he is progressing towards a return soon here. Just wonder exactly when, right? Looking at that first line, Beauvillier, Bedard, Khrushchev. So same first line, but this last game against the Red Wings and that half of the game before, I thought Beauvillier filled in decently, right? I thought he's been skating well. His passing's been a bit better, but I do think that that line is finding a little chemistry with Beauvillier up there on that left wing position, and I think Coach Luke should definitely look to keep that one together there. So that's your first line, most likely for tomorrow. Same second line as well as the last game. Jason Dickinson playing center, Joey Anderson right wing, and Colin Blackwell filling in on the left side. So same line. Thought they've been playing well also, right? Jason Dickinson, he's been a monster this year. Just happy for him that he's been able to have a career year, right? And he's wearing the A, so he has a little um, like leadership recognition across the league now that he has that assistant captain patch on, and that's nice to see for a veteran player that's been around for a while, right? Just hasn't really found a perfect spot, but it looks like he's carving out a really nice role here for the Hawks, and nice to see that extension, right, for him. Looking at line three here, Nick Foligno, Tyler Johnson, Taylor Radish. Um, they've been a little weird. A few goals here and there, mostly from Nick Foligno and from Tyler Johnson, but just just a weird line. Haven't seen a whole ton from them, right? But it is what it is right now with what we have. But it's interesting to see that line four also right here with Entwistle, Ryan Donato playing left wing, and Reese Johnson in at that right wing spot on the fourth line. Believe I said it last post game or might have been pregame, but thought Boris Kachuk was playing decently, right? Thought he's been skating hard, and he has a few goals here and there. Um, so we'll see what happens with Boris Kachuk and Reese Johnson. That little rotation that's happening on that fourth line, but Zach Sanford, it seems like he'll be sent to Rockford because Double A, he may be nearing that return here. So that fifth line, let's call it the extra line that has been rotating. That's Kachuk on left wing, Zach Sanford at center, and Andreas Athanasiou on that right wing. Um, that pretty much It's pretty much the same lineup, right? On offense, but taking a look at that defensive pairing, also the same. Alex Vlasic, Seth Jones, right side, Kevin Koczynski, lefty, Jacob Megna. Um, and I know that I've said that he's been playing quality hockey for that type of role, right? Where he's just stepping in and um, playing well ish, right? Um, thought he's been serviceable. He's doing basically what Nikita Zaitsev did, and he's been playing okay, better than what I thought that we would get. Right? He's been serviceable, and I think that's all right for what we have right now. And looking at that third pairing, Jared Tenorti and Louis Crevier. Phillips rotating, I believe, with Crevier there, or could be rotating with Tenorti. The lineup came out here this morning on Wednesday from Ben Pope, Chicago Sun Times. So shout out to him for the lineup notes. But thought Isaac Phillips should just get some run, right? I don't see the big point in Tenorti being there, and I know people have said that he's there for the physicality, and if he has to step in, right? Um, there's plenty of guys willing to do that, and you shouldn't have him locked up in that defensive pair just because of that. I don't think that's justified, right? With his quality of play this season, and we're not expecting much from him, right? But it still hasn't been good enough. You know, the scoring chances that he gives up, his passing, his po- position in the D zone, he's just giving up big opportunities and giving up goals. No disrespect to him, but it's just not working. Even for that third pairing, I mean, I would rather let Isaac Phillips run that spot, and at least there's some potential there to grow, right? Still young player, Isaac Phillips, and I think he should get some run there, right? I definitely think he should get some more ice time in that spot, but we'll see what happens with the defensive pairings and for the Hawks, right? But let's take a look at the Colorado Avalanche really quick here. So I don't think they have any major injuries like recently. We know that Landeskog was out. Pavel Francois, goalie, he's also injured on IR. Scratches. Valery Nichushkin, I believe he is in the program for the player assistance. I think that might have been a while ago. And Caleb Jones is also scratched. Blackhawks legend. Crazy to see that. But let's run through the lines here. Arturi Lehkonen on that first line with Nathan McKinnon centering. Mikko Rantanen, of course, right? That's just a deadly 1-2. It's awesome stuff to see on that line. Line 2, Miles Wood, Ross Colton, a pickup from, I believe that was the last trade deadline, or was it during the summer? But the Avalanche picked him up, Ross Colton from the Tampa Bay Lightning with Logan O'Connor on the wing. Ross Colton, let's take a look at him. 27 years old, 12 goals, 18 assists, 30 points in 58 games. 30 points in 58 games. Time on ice about 14 minutes. Decent stuff from Ross Colton on that 2C. Nice stuff, man. 30 points. Nothing crazy, but a versatile player, and that's why they got him, right? Zach Parise has joined the Colorado Avalanche. Just crazy, right? 39 years old, playing left wing on line 3, centered by Ryan Johansson and Jonathan Drouin. That's just a wacky line. Wow. But let's see if it's working out here. Zach Parise, 11 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Johansson, that's pretty disappointing. 13 goals, 9 assists, 22 points in 60 games. Bit of a fall off there for Ryan Johansson. That's unfortunate, but yeah, weird to see. Jonathan Drouin, let's take a look at him. 58 games played, 10 goals, 23 assists, 33 points. I think that's quality contribution for a player that was not playing right recently, and he signed back up here with the Avs. That's cool to see that he's getting back in back in a contributing role, and hope he's doing well because I believe he was out for the player assistance reasons also not too long ago, right? But let's take a look at line four. Andrew Cogliano, 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points. Chris Wagner and Yoel Kiviranta on line four. 8 points, 3 goals, 5 assists. Nothing crazy. Let's take a look at the D pairings. Just crazy stuff, right? Wow. Devontae's, Kale McCarr, 62 points, 13 goals, 49 assists. Thought he might have had a little more, but still top 5 defenseman, and he is an absolute monster. 10 goals, 23 assists, 33 points in 60 games for Devontae's. Samuel Girard, 15 points. Josh Manson, I believe he was hurt, but he's back in now. Or maybe not. 55 games, 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points. Bowen Byram back in the lineup here. 52 games played, 8 goals, 12 assists, 20 points. Jack Johnson, Hawks legend, right? 58 games played, 3 goals, 10 assists, 13 points. Jack Johnson, 37 years old. Crazy stuff. In net, we got Georgiev and Anunin. He's been, it seems like he's been around forever as a prospect, but he's only 23 years old. That's insane. Anunin for the Avs. Interesting tandem they have, right? I was definitely a fan of Anunin just from seeing him around, right? As a prospect, like even on NHL, like he was a um, top goalie prospect not too long ago. But he's only played 4 games. So Georgiev has been in net a lot. So very, very interesting lineup on defense, and even that bottom six for the Avs is pretty interesting with, Johansson, Drew, and Parise, Cagliano. Definitely a lot of versatility in that lineup, and that's what makes them so dangerous, right? And a very good team. But we will see them tomorrow night on Thursday, and that is what time? 8 p.m. Central Time, puck drop. 8 p.m. Chicago time. So bit of a later game here, and a later post game as well. But we will be back tomorrow night on Thursday, and we'll see you then. Let's go Hawks.